Hello legends and super legends. Welcome to Veloharmony. Today I want to talk about regaining your confidence after you've had a crash. Got a message today from one of our legends, and he's new to cycling. His name is Frank. And he said that he had misjudged, I think, trolley tracks or whatever. And if you guys remember the last group ride I did, I was early in the ride, I told the guys, watch out for these metal, we're going across the rail crossing. When you go across rail crossing, especially if they're wet, they're very tricky. You got to go at a direct angle. So if the rail crossing is like this, you want to go as close to 90 degrees across as possible. And sometimes it's not always easy to do, but that's your goal. You never want to get your wheel caught in there. And maybe that's what happened to Frank. But what I'm trying to get to is that there is going to be now in your mind, every time you come across the same situation. My first crash when I got into cycling was on a road that had a lot of potholes and whatever, and my front wheel hit a rock or something and it flipped me. And every time we came to that road after that, I would tense up. So what may happen, Frank, is that you come across trolley tracks again, you would try not to tense up, because if you're going to ride a bike, you're going to ride a skateboard, whatever, falling is going to happen. That's why we wear these lids, okay? My new lid, I just put that on. I got that from Rafa, my ultramarine. That's why we wear them. That's why I made the video, our helmet's necessary. It's not like a helmet will protect you from every impact that's possible, but it's just cheap insurance. So yeah, you wear helmets, you put on some gloves, so that if your hand hit the ground, you don't tear up your palms and so forth. So the biggest thing is that you mentioned that you unclipped before you fell so that your knee did not hit. Well, that was cool, but a lot of times when a fall happens, sometimes it's over before you even know it. And sometimes it's best not to try to mess with the fall, because sticking your hand out, that's how you end up breaking your collarbone, your clavicle. So sometimes it's better to just let the fall happen and roll. Get into like the fetal position and roll with it if possible. Because sometimes you're on your back before you know what's happening. So I'm glad that you had just a few scratches, Frank, and that you didn't break anything and you're able to just get back and dust yourself off and go. Hey, it's patina, okay? You earned the right. Most riders got scars and different things from little falls or big falls, That's part of it. Don't worry about it. Just try not to tense up now every time you come to trolley tracks. Work through your mind what happened. What did I do wrong? What can I do differently? That's what you want to use this time for. So the next time you come to that same situation, now you know what to do. And in fact, I encourage you that as soon as you're back on your bike, go back there. Now you mentioned that your carbon wheels took a hit. You may want to really get them inspected, because the thing about carbons, that my issue with them is they may look fine, but they may not be. So be careful with that, okay? Just make sure your wheels are not damaged to the point where they can be a hazard if you continue to use them. So just get back on your bike and go riding, because falling is part of it. That's the reason we wear Lycra. We don't wear Lycra because it's sexy. We wear Lycra, and some people even wear base layers so that when you fall, you have two pieces of fabric sliding against each other so that you don't leave more skin on the road than is necessary. That's the reason we wear Lycra shorts and these polyester jerseys. So the stuff for cycling is built to where you get an extra layer of protection for your skin. That's why these things are not just aero, but they're designed to be slippery and all of that. So it's par for the course. We've all been there. We've all fallen. If you're going to ride a bike, don't be afraid of falling. It happens, so don't worry about it. Just try to relax and try to analyze what caused the fall. Learn from it. That's what's important. That would build your confidence. Get back on your bike, dust off, and get back out there, and everything will be fine. And just try to stay safe and don't let anything stop you.